Hello and welcome to your Elevator Pitch Made Easy workshop. Today we're going to show you how to create and deliver a compelling introduction so that you feel comfortable and you know exactly what to say when somebody asks you the inevitable question, "Hey, what do you do?" Hi, I'm going to be your guide. I'm international voice coach Jessica Neighbor, and I love to support women to express themselves fully. And I'm also the author of the new book, Love Your Voice, a Public Speaking Workbook for Women, which is available on November 1st, 2024. This is going to be a short and dense workshop, so let's dive right in. We're going to cover the 3 golden rules for a standout first impression. And these are what I have learned to work for myself and for my clients in public speaking. We're also going to work on taking the awkwardness out of introductions with a very simple mind shift. And then I'm also going to give you a script that I created. You're going to use this template and you can use it every single time. We want to make our introductions as second nature as telling somebody our full name or where we're from. Also, if you don't want to madly write down and follow along with the notes in the workshop, you can download the script template that I created for you. It is right out of the full workbook, but you can get the bonus PDF download. You can do it 2 ways. You can either join my community. It's free at www.loveyourvoice.me, and you'll automatically be sent this download. Or if you're already in the group, just click on the link in the community. And hey, thanks for watching the workshop today. So let's first be sure we're on the same page about what an elevator pitch is and what you think it is when you hear it in your mind, and even more importantly, how it makes you feel to think about giving an elevator pitch. So elevator pitches are going to be used in various situations, right? It might be when we're networking and we're really professionally exchanging business cards and they're for business. It might be during an interview as the opening question, or it might just be when we're being social out and about. This question about what we do comes up all the time, and we want to feel natural and comfortable about it. And we're going to go over how we do that today. In a nutshell, my definition of an elevator speech is your brief 30 to 60-second introduction that explains 4 key things: who you are, what you do, why you do it, and how to connect. We're going to go into a little more detail about that, but those 4 steps are so key. Now, before we dive right into writing your elevator pitch so that you can have it every single time, I want to go over the 3 golden rules. Number 1, I want you to write this out. It's not enough to just think about it in your head. It's really useful to do the exercise of writing this elevator pitch out. It'll make it that much more clear to you. It will also be a great source to have somewhere like on your phone or somewhere handy by your desk, because you want to have this memorized, right? Remember, we want to make this very second nature. So writing it out is going to really help you craft it. And again, that script download actually gives you sections to just fill in. So then you'll have this script that you can repeat time and time again. Tip number 2 is to share your elevator pitch like you're talking about your best friend forever, your BFF, or maybe your child or your favorite furry friend. Who is it that you are just so ready to share the good news about? And then we want to transfer some of that easy, natural energy that we have for other people, and we want to put it in ourselves. And oftentimes, a lot of women will say to me, I just feel so awkward when I'm sharing about myself. I feel either like I get lost in what I'm saying, or like I'm coming off as conceited or self-absorbed. And really, truthfully, what you're doing when you introduce yourself with energy and really being fully behind yourself is you're opening up the possibilities to further connection and to stronger relationships. So shifting the me part of an elevator pitch or an introduction into a we, the potential we, if we want there to be a potential we. Let's just get that straight too. That's the mindset we want to be working from. And third, make it helpful. You're not just talking about yourself and showing off all of your awards and your fancy titles. You're going to learn in this workshop exactly how to share who you help, how you help them. And that way, the person listening, the next time they think about, I need help, or this other person they know is like, gee, I really need help for this kind of service, you're going to be top of mind. So I will be the guinea pig for the example, and then I'm going to put you in the hot seat next, okay? So first things first, and you're welcome to write this down or just follow along with the template if and when you get it. First, you're going to start with your job title or role. Lead with your title, make it something pretty understandable, right? And your role. You don't want to use a lot of like complicated jargon. You don't want to leave people scratching their head to understand what you do. So a complicated description for myself would be, I'm a voice coach for women's public speaking needs. You get it, but you kind of have to work to unpack that. A simple, more direct description would be, I help women strengthen their voices to feel more confident. Feel the difference? You can try doing that with your job description and take it from something that just feels a little removed and make it much more active. The second thing you want to do is to add a personal touch, right? So we did the what and the who. We want to now explain the why, and we're going to do this in two pieces. Why do you like doing what you do? So my example is, I love supporting women in communication because we all deserve to be fully seen and heard. And you can do this in any realm, right? It doesn't have to be like an actual coaching position like I'm doing. You can be an author who just wants to reach more readers because you love, sharing stories with each other. It can be anything, but it has a greater purpose. That's going to pull the listener in and make you not feel like you're just being self-absorbed. The third part, and this is connected to why you do what you do, is to give a current example of something in your business or in your work life right now that you're doing. So for example, for me, I'm excited to share my new book, Love Your Voice, a Public Speaking Workbook for Women, which is available on Amazon, because this book here has been my labor of love. It's my book baby, and I have been giving her all of my attention lately. So I'm so thrilled to just be sharing that. And when I talk about a project that I'm really lit up about, obviously it's going to energize our listeners and make us that much more engaging. And then finally, the fourth step, and I think this is so, so key for us ladies. Sometimes I notice a lot of us forgetting to do this one, is just to simply end with an invitation to connect. Because in fact, that ending is really a potential opening. So a couple of examples you could say is, I'd love to hear more about what you do, because that also is an invitation to continue the conversation. Or you could just end it with, if you'd ever like to chat more or collaborate, I'd love to connect. And I love this kind of closing because you're not putting anyone on the spot. You're not saying to them, oh, here, you should call me on this day or you should come to this event. You're giving them a very gentle, very generous, open invitation for the future. So now let's put those four pieces together. I'll be the guinea pig. Oh, even still to this day, as a voice coach, I still get nervous. So wish me luck, y'all. Here we go. Hi, I'm Jessica Neighbor. I'm a voice coach and I help women strengthen their voices to feel more confident. I love supporting women in communication because we all deserve to be fully seen and heard. I'm excited to share my new work, Love Your Voice, a public speaking workbook for women, available on Amazon. If you'd ever like to chat more or collaborate, I'd love to connect. All right. That felt pretty good. And I'm leaving an invitation for you, the listener, to connect with me if you want. All right. Your turn. Let's create your easy elevator pitch together. So if you're watching this, you can just fill in the blanks as we go along or write them down or again, fill them out in that template script. Again, you can download that at loveyourvoice.me. 1, who you are. Hi, I'm, say your name, and I'm a, say your job title, but don't make it too complicated. I help, and then you're going to share who you help and how you help. I enjoy this work because, and then you're going to share your current project, the thing at the moment that you're enjoying about work. And then your connection. If you'd ever like to chat more or collaborate, I'd love to connect. And that is truly it. You also can shift this and tweak it and use any language that feels more natural for you. Again, remember, our elevator pitches are ever evolving as we are, but we want to find one that just makes you feel comfortable and confident when you say it. And that way, the next time you're at any kind of social event, when again, someone turns to you and asks that inevitable question before you maybe ask them, you're not going to feel put on the spot. In fact, you are going to feel excited to share the good news because you know what you do, you know why you do it, and you know how you could potentially connect with them. And the more clear you are and the more simple you make it, the more easy it's going to be for them to remember you the next time they need the chef, the photographer, the author, the public speaker. So, if you enjoyed this workshop, I am going to encourage you to get the entire workbook. It is available on November 1st. It is my labor of love for women so that you can rediscover your voice, empower your words, and be truly seen and heard. I am making it a super duper deal for starters because my intention with this book was to just be able to reach as many women as possible. I have been working on this for a while now. And as you can see there, I'm holding my proof because it is not quite ready until November 1st. And I cannot wait. And some of the benefits in the workbook you're going to get are an overall, increased public speaking confidence. We're going to walk through how you feel about your voice. We're going to try to reframe it. And then we're going to give you lots and lots of exercises, checklists, and tutorials so that you feel as confident as possible. You're going to learn how to say stronger boundaries. You're going to increase your career opportunities and manage your social anxiety, create more authentic self-expression, because if we're comfortable and feel like ourselves, we're going to make stronger connections, deeper social connections as well, resilience against societal pressures. So we really do discuss sexism, racism, ableism, and the hurdles in our greater world that might be preventing us from really speaking unapologetically. We want to learn how to face those things and still say all the things we need to. So this workbook is going to give you lifelong communication skills, and some of the wonderful women who I work with in the Love Your Voice community for women have already been my book launch crew and given me valuable feedback. And one of them said that it's really manageable and they were able to digest it in bite-sized pieces. And for busy women, that was music to my ears. That was exactly what I wanted. So that's just the sneak preview to the book. I would love you to consider taking it if it helps you. And as well as joining the workbook through the link, please join the community. That's for free. And this is a place where we discuss public speaking for women, where we discuss communication, where we discuss the psychology behind sharing our thoughts and our opinions and setting strong boundaries. It's a really fun group. And when you join, I also am going to encourage you to take that elevator pitch you just crafted with me, and I want you to just drop it right in the thread link. I'm going to keep this particular post open for all subscribers, free and paid. And that way you can share your elevator pitch, practice it in a safe, closed community of other like-minded women. So, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really hope that this helped shift how you feel about introducing yourself and gave you some tools and some strategies to feel less awkward and more confident and really turn your elevator pitch into the potential to connect and make stronger relationships. Because at the end of the day, that's really what we're all here for, is for each other. All right. Well, thanks so much. I hope I see you in the community. Love your voice. Come on over there. It's really fun. And until next time, thanks again. Stay calm and speak on.